you about Ukraine because what's going on with you? First of all, I look at NATO as the one world government military, and I don't think they're loyal to any country except for to the one world government, new world order plan. But people are very confused about Ukraine. It came out of nowhere after the people don't really know. I don't think my viewers do, yours do. But Soros and Obama and Hillary Clinton and all them did a coup, a color revolution in Ukraine. But right now, in the American paper, every day it's saying Russia is going to invade Ukraine and all of this. And then you have to look, if you're an American, to the impeachment of Trump and the Ukraine Burisma deal and everything that's happened in Ukraine, and wonder, why is Ukraine the center of the planet in America now? Because every day in our paper, it's Ukraine, Ukraine, Ukraine. And you're like, wait, what? When did this?
I think Ukraine, I believe it used to be called Khazaria. That's a hint there. But okay, let me tell you, I actually talked to a real FSB agent who infiltrated the color revolution. And
wow,
what happened was Victoria Nuland, she was found with two busloads full of dollar bills, caught by the Germans. Anyway, they set up these tents and they say any young person, anyone who didn't have money, they would give them like $50 a day, which for Ukraine is a huge amount of money, and all the drugs they wanted, as long as they, showed up at a certain time for these big riots. And then they actually had people shooting the riot police and shooting the protesters. This was very well documented overthrow of a government. And what's we know is that the Ukraine has been used as a money laundering center to support the fake Biden administration. And it's a key for all sorts of criminal activities. Now, I have actually told the Russians they should invade the Ukraine and remove the criminal government there. And that would completely defund Biden and his whole fake regime. And it would cut off their big source of money laundering. And I've actually recommended it.
Yeah.
And this would be a great thing for the people of Ukraine.
Right. I keep telling people the people of Ukraine are captured. They're captured. They're not free. They're captured, and sadly, by us.
Yeah, it's a mafia government. Yeah, it's a mafia government. It's not actually a democratic government controlled by the people there.
Right.
But yeah, they. The other thing though is these people are desperate to start World War III. They have been. It's
so obvious. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like their get out of jail card. Well, if we're going to lose power, we're going to just blow everything up.
Right.
That's their final threat. But again, that's a bluff. They're not going to blow themselves up. They like life too much.
Right. And nobody's buying it. But yeah. I will tell you, I mean, I'm sure you follow a lot of media, but the American media that's captured, these compromised media, every day it's like Russia is going to, and I agree with you. They should remove them, everyone that Soros put in there, because now it's coming out about Blinken. What's crazy is I'm not a fan of John McCain, but I will tell you, John McCain during the Obama administration said that Anthony Blinken was the most dangerous person in the government under Obama. And, he's running our Department of State. And his relationship with Soros goes way back. And I just saw an interview with the former Albanian prime minister. This guy, they're putting sanctions on innocent people. Anyone that is not going along with the Biden regime, fake regime, is being threatened by NATO and the U.S. military that's installed. And it's so sad because my country is being so deceived by the media that my country is actually scared that Russia wants to invade us. And it's just a lie. It's just...
Yeah, I mean, that fear porn is all they have left. And I don't think they actually control the U.S. military. They control a few stuffed shirts appearing on corporate media. I've heard the U.S. military is, the real command is in the Cheyenne Mountain Complex.
Right.
Underground, and that they're also in the Tulbigs and Greenland stuff. Every military member of the Trump cabinet quit before January 31st, 2020, because they knew that they were going to go bankrupt, and they knew that this whole fake pandemic was set to start, and they didn't want to have any part of it. So they withdrew. And Washington, D.C. has become a ghost town.
Yeah.
It's all corporate media show now. So they don't control the U.S. military. Unfortunately, the U.S. military, these guys have paychecks and their families to support, and so until some kind of control is taken over, the money fountain is taken away from these people. They have limits to what they can do, but the real military have left Washington D.C. and they're not obeying this fake Biden regime. That's why they have these losers pretending to be heading the U.S. military, but they do not.
Right. Now,